I love being an ex-player, So it's going to be good, the yin and the yang. He's more mild and I'm a little bit more of a loose cannon, they say. So it works, just like Ryan. Ryan didn't say much, He was the calming soul where I was the raging lunatic.
As a quote-unquote loose cannon, have you had a moment yet with a player, and I'm not going to ask specifics, but
yes,
where you can kind of see it in their
every day, every 5 minutes, if not more. And they've been warned.
What bothers you the most?
Everything.
For a guy like D-Law, what does it mean for you to come in at this point in his career to kind of amp up even more so and bring that youth and energize him a little bit more as well?
I mean, he's played a lot. He's seen a lot. He's done a lot in this league. He's a great football player. And, Greg and I are just here to give him one or two pieces more, Get him going, get, a little kick in the ass, so to speak, but not kick in the ass, so to speak, but not kick in the ass, so to speak, but not really, but just something new, something to be excited about to go play, So it's not the same over and over stuff that he's done, And he's been great. He's been great in the room, helping the young cats, and works his ass off on the field and in the conditioning. And, I mean, he's what you want out of a veteran.
Okay, this might be the most underrated move of 2024. The Cowboys hiring Jeff Scanina. I'm telling you right now, I like everything I hear from this dude. He seems like he's all about his business, no BSing around. He seems like he just got that intensity, that fire. Hey, I might be higher on this defensive line than I thought at first. No lie. He is coming out the gate, all guns blazing, firing, and he said a comment that really caught my attention. He said, we are going to basically, give D-Law a kick in the ass, so to speak. So, don't take it too crazy, but that's what he said. So he's saying basically, they gonna rekindle that fire, that aggressiveness that D-Law has. And we know out of all the players, he don't really need it like that. But I think they just saying they're gonna give him something, some motivation, some more, light up fire up under him so he can go back crazy and go all out for 2024. But no lie, I'm loving the direction it seems like this defensive coaching staff is going in. It feels like we really on some physical toughness. They say the team takes the identity of the coach, and it feels like that's what we're going for. We got Mike Zimmer. He bringing in a whole nother different dynamic, different level of intensity and aggressiveness and straight about your business, lunch pail type attitude. He's bringing that to the Dallas Cowboys as well. So you got Mike Zimmer, you got Jeff Scanini, then you got Greg Ellis. I like the way that this defense is shaping up. Of course, we know how the secondary get down. We got Al Harris pretty much manning the secondary with our secondary talent we have. I'm not worried about them pretty much at all. So I really think this defense could be coached up. I seen him say some good things about Mozzie Smith.
Difference from last year to this year when it comes to someone like Mozzie is that his alignment and technique, there's going to be some differences pre-snap for him that'll be a little more familiar based on his background before he got to the NFL, and that could help him take a step year two. Do you see that as things being a little more comfortable for him?
Well, I haven't had my hands on that yet because of coming off of his deal, right?
Right.
So once we get him on the field, I think he'll be a lot more comfortable in Coach Zim's defense than previously, right? Because every year, if you move teams or whatever, things change, right? But I think this more aligns with his build and what he's known to do.
Can you elaborate for those who aren't as aware of kind of the nuances of that?
Well, I think he's gonna be able to play blocks more than just getting upfield. All right, not disrespecting the previous coaches that were here or anything. It's just different system, different style of D-line play that Coach Zim's brought in. So I think it suits him better. Instead of just running upfield, he's going to play blocks. He's going to grind blocks and double teams and all that stuff, especially in the run game. So I think it suits him better. Instead of just running upfield, he's going to play blocks. He's going to grind blocks and double teams and all that stuff, especially in the run game.
So his get-off philosophy is going to be different.
Yeah, especially at the nose tackle position. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Mozzie was looking good, moving around in training camp. Looked like he got his weight back up, they saying. So it is some optimism that we should be having for this team and this defense coming forward. But, man, I'm not going to lie. I like the intensity. I like the way that these coaches are coming in, showing nothing but aggressiveness.
I don't care about the rookies. I don't care about anybody in the O-line. I'm a D-line coach. Coach Solari's a hell of a football coach. I worked with him before. I've competed against him. And every time I've played against him, either with Seattle and then here, I tell my guys, it's personal for me. Because I'm going against Coach Solari. He's a hell of a football coach. And my guys, every day we're going to go out there. I don't care who lines them fronts, we're going to whip their ass. My guys, every day we're going to go out there. I don't care who lines them fronts, we're going to whip their ass.
He said, Mike Solari, hey, I've been coaching against you for a while. Hey, I take it personal. I'm all about business. It felt like the level of competition will not be in question no longer in the defensive room in Dallas. I promise y'all, it feel like this is a culture change. Low key, I know we've been saying that over the years and all of that stuff, but the turnover culture that Dan Quinn pushed and Aiden Dirty and all those guys, that's out the door. Now we got a new identity. I feel like I hope this team do take the identity of these coaches because it feel like they mean business and they the real deal. But it's just something about this Jeff Scanini, man. He remind me of Guy from Street Fighter. He just feel like a commander, like a officer, somebody that, you know, that just mean business. It feel like you want to go to war for him. No lie, listening to his interview got me a little pumped up. I feel like I want to lace him up. I want to throw some pads on, and I'm not even a defensive player, so I feel like you won't see type of softness coming from this defensive line. Like, they gonna give it they all. We could see a level of coaching up similar to what we seen out of Papa Rod. We know we didn't have the biggest and the baddest defensive line back when Rod Millinelli was here, but some kind of way he coached them up to a level to where they played with everything they had. You never seen nobody lollygagging. Everybody ran to the ball, played to the whistle. That defensive line wasn't even that talented, but we got maximum effort. We got everything them boys had in them. And maybe we coming into 2024 seeing something like that from this coaching staff that Mike McCarthy and Mike Zimmerman put together. These boys got intensity, and hopefully it can bleed off into this team and these boys take on that identity. But make no mistake about it, this is not a fake tough guy dude. I just feel it. I can tell that he mean business, and I think the men that's in that room that he trying to lead in the defense, I feel like they gonna feel that energy, and hopefully they can manifest it on this field because we gonna need it. We gonna need Mizey to play ball, Osa to play ball, Chauncey Golston to play ball. We gonna need everybody we got on this team. Nealon, everybody gonna have to play real ball this year, man. No more running on Dallas. I feel like this team will take on that challenge, and they should be able to step up for this year. I just got a different feeling after I've been looking at these coaches, man. I could tell the identity that we trying to build in Dallas, and they got me excited. I'm not gonna lie. I know I've been mad and crying about a lot of stuff, but this right here, it gave me a little hope in this defensive line and the way we gonna come out and perform in 2024. But that's all I got for you today, man. Just holler at your boy, Landlord from Alabama, with the same handle on all social media. And like I say, 1K, 1 love, Cowboys Nation. Let's go.